Some fucking sweater puppies right there. God
Sweater
damn.
puppies.
Woo.
Wow, you putting that on IG?
Yeah, she's breastfeeding, so it can like.
Breastfeeding's allowed.
You know what's funny? You can still send those breastfeeding videos to people, and it still blows their minds because a lot of people don't know that the whole breastfeeding thing on Instagram is like legit. I mean, that's my go-to every night.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've had a guilty pleasure of just checking those out.
It's a fake baby. You shouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Pull up the
What
mic.
if it's a real one?
It don't matter. You're in the wrong video. Baby, get out of the video. Daddy's trying to see some titties.
Did you watch the one I sent about with the tank rolling around fucking San Diego?
The old one?
Yeah. You guys seen that before?
See that one.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it. That guy is definitely a local legend, for sure. I salute him. I wish I was, you know what I'm saying, around when he was, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing.
Yeah, when he runs over the RV.
Yeah, like like if I was like in that Wendy's, you know what I mean? It's like eating a sandwich, like, what the fuck?
You'd for sure have your phone out, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That video would have been everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
He's before his time, man.
Yeah.
Before his time.
We should have like a fake Instagram account, well not fake, but like real, and just like post old shit, but like say that it's
That's
new.
new.
Be like, you guys see this tank in PB last week?
You could probably AI it to make it look new.
Right? For sure. We could do that.
You know, yeah, like AI upscale, make it look newer.
Shit's insane. Upscaling.
just some tank with a drunk driver through PB.
There's some old legends, like the guy who landed the plane in Manhattan. Did we talk about that before?
No.
I don't think so.
In Manhattan?
Yeah. So it's from like the late 50s, I think, but he was drunk at a bar and he was like a old World War II pilot, and he was like, I could land a plane like right here in front of the bar. And all the buddies at the bar are like, bullshit. And he went to LaGuardia, I think it was LaGuardia Airport, stole a plane like in the middle of the night. Stole a plane, landed it in front of the bar. You know, there's a bunch of pictures of the plane, you know, like in front of the fucking bar.
GTA 6, baby. Let's
like,
go.
In Manhattan. And then I guess fast forward, no, he got arrested, but like back then, like the punishment was America. There's no punishment.
Yeah.
It's freedom.
Well, like DUIs like weren't a thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so he didn't really get in that much trouble. Like, I mean, he lost his license for 6 months, and you know that. No, but I'm saying like that's nothing. You know,
What
like
the
in the
fuck?
grand scheme. And then he was at the bar again. You know, fast forward like a year, and they're like, "Bullshit, you didn't do that," because it's not like you can pull up a photo on your phone.
Yeah.
And then he did it again.
Wow.
He did it again.
Hell yeah. I fuck with this dude.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
You could do anything back in the day.
Yo, I remember seeing a video of when they changed and made drinking and driving illegal.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a video of like when that happened, like people would like
when that dude's like,
What's
when you get off work and you just want to lace a few beers. Like, bro,
And God forbid you have to wait to get home to drink a six-pack. Like,
I'm not gonna do my friend's dad who did construction, like straight up, they would work with him in the summers, and they're like getting off the job site, and they would be in the truck driving home, and his dad and his coworkers would literally be like passing around beers, just drinking and driving on the way home.
Yeah, there's like stories of like when like the DUIs weren't a thing, like police would just like grab your keys and like throw them in the bushes and be like, "Come get it tomorrow."
Dude, this is
like,
when we were like kids. Like,
Yeah.
DUIs were a thing at this point.
Oh,
and they
got
were,
it.
like-
I
and
thought you were
they're,
talking about
No, they
before.
were like still doing it. We were in like
They were new then. They were new.
that's a new law.
this was in like the mid this was in like the late 90s.
Yeah, so when it was still 1.2, it only went down to 0.8. Like, there's actually no scientific research on why it should be 0.8. Like, it's
I mean,
not.
realistically, it should probably be like almost zero.
Sure. But
Yeah.
like, the difference between
Yeah.
what it was 1.2, I think, for a long time, and they put it to 0.8. But it was just Mothers Against Drunk Driving. They said, oh, it should be 0.8.
Yeah,
But they didn't have any like reason for it really.
they're just trying.
We should get a breathalyzer one day and just see what the difference is between those two.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't sucking on that shit, bro. We'll just pass it around.
And how many drinks really is that to get to 0.8?
It's not a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter though. It does matter.
You could
but-
wake up in the morning and be well over 0.08.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
and then if you slam like 2 shots like right away with like nothing in your stomach, like you could hit it. Like that's why I'm always. I think it's funny when people get DUIs and they're like, "Bro, I had like 3 drinks. I swear to God, I wasn't even drunk." I love hearing that because that lets me know that I might have 2 beers and I do the hour thing. Like you need like an hour to process the drink or something. So it's like if you have 2 beers, like if you want to be super safe, you wait 2 hours to drive. That's kind of pushing it.
Even when I had a car, if I knew I was going to be drinking, I would just leave my fucking car at home.
Yeah,
dude.
I don't.
I just had a friend I was talking to the other night, and she's like, "Oh, we went out last night with all my friends." Fuck, I shouldn't have drove. I'm like,
yeah, like why is your car even there?
Yeah,
like,
why don't set yourself up? Like you should learn. Like as you get older, you learn. Like don't trust yourself. Not, I'm gonna drive. I'm just not gonna drink. If you really do that, zero drinks.
Just know that there's like two versions of you, and like the drunk version of you is a fucking madman.
Yeah,
like, and it's gonna do something irrational. Yeah. Like because you know how it is. It's like there's that moment where you're like, I just want to get home.
Yeah,
and I don't want to have to come back and get my car.
And
that's
easy.
everyone's
Uber. Like back in the day, you'd have to freaking hail a cab.
I was just in a car a couple. I can't say where it's at because it'll give away who I was with. But I was just in a car the other day. My buddy's driving pretty drunk. I didn't realize he was drunk until we were on the freeway, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
And then it starts running through your head like how many drinks he's been having.
Yeah, well, we fuck.
Right when he hits 100, you're like, "Oh shit!"
He was racking up a line on the dashboard, and Scoop's like, "Are you drunk?"
It's when they're turning the music up and looking back behind, talking.
Yeah,
you're like,
dude, that's basically like we were leaving a place, and he had a shot, like not a shot, like a mixed shot, not like a straight whiskey, but like not that that's any better. It's the same
mixed
amount
drink.
of alcohol.
Yeah.
No, it was like a mixed, like like a
lemon drop,
like a shooter.
Yeah, something like that.
A blowjob.
I mean, I know it's the same amount of alcohol, but like anyway, so we had one of those, but I wasn't counting how many drinks he had earlier. I'm in my own little shit. I don't even pay complete attention. And we were with a bunch of other people, so it didn't, I wasn't looking at every drink. And then we get on the freeway, and he's like merging while he's taking a phone call and like telling me a story, and then he's like, but we're merging and he doesn't see the car. I'm like, there's a car. Hello. But I don't want to freak him out, because he's drunk. He might
overcorrect.
Yeah. So I'm just like, and we're like coming in.
He's doing the Daniel Craig, just flipping the car over multiple times.
And then he kind of like swerves a little bit, and then he's like, fuck that motherfucker, and then slows down.
God.
And then, changes lane, goes around him. He's still answering his phone, and now he's having a conversation.
There's nothing worse than getting in a car and not knowing someone's fucked up. And then realizing you're in it. And you're
that's when you gotta be like, pull over, I gotta throw up. Because they don't want you throwing up.
Yeah,
and then they're, they pull over and you're like, peace, bro. I'm out.
What are you walking from there?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't fuck with that shit.
I've told the story before. My friend stopped at the stoplight and we just fucking hopped out right at the intersection. He got all pissed. Bam, just fucking out the door.
He gets out too. What are we running from? Yeah, that's we love you, Scoop. We don't want you.
I don't want to be in the car.
Yeah, don't.
I also
do
don't want to be there when somebody gets a DUI. I'm not interested.
No.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't sound like. Well, now I'm sitting there wasting my fucking time.
Hey, don't call me.
Scoop's walking around like driving. Scoop's walking around in the car. You were drunk, motherfucker.
Yeah. Fucking hail me an Uber. You owe me. You didn't get me home.
I noticed just having and it's rare that I have 2 drinks and it's an hour and a half later and I drive. I drive a little different. I get on it a little. Just 2 beers. Yeah. Imagine if I was a 6-pack deep with a couple shots.
Yeah,
dude.
there's a friend. He had invited me. It was like a group chat or car dudes. Like, yo, man, freaking go. He's like, anybody want to go to the bar tonight? I'm taking this bad boy out. And he posted his car, and I was like, bro, us driving to the bar to have drinks, we have fast cars. I was like, what's gonna be that outcome, bro? After, I was like, dog, my confidence is gonna be through the roof if I meet you at the bar.
Your confidence is already through the roof when you're sober, Dom. Just out here is revving his shit when he passed me up, man.
I was like, nah, it's not a good look for me.
He's
I was
making
like,
fun of you because you can't rev.
I got a song on Spotify. It's just it's an effects of a car making rev noises. I just turn it really loud. Is that fucking Tesla revving its engine right now? I'm like, what up? We drunk.
Just don't hop in a car with Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
I know, right?
Damn.
Poor guy.
Wait, so he got tested positive. He got DUI, but tested positive for coke, poppers, Molly, Truvada.
What is that?
Isn't that a fucking a hotel booking company?
No, it's for
That's Truvada.
That's Travelocity.
Whoa, it's the AIDS.
Yeah. So it's an antiviral for if you have AIDS, it makes it so that you can't really give it to other people, or if you're having sex with somebody that has AIDS, they
Got
can't
it.
really give it to you.
I mean, fuck
Either
it.
way, he's a wild boy.
I want to get on that shit just in case, man.
Just,
I'd never be.
you know,
That's a hell of a cocktail.
yeah.
Man, but
Dude.
how do you test for poppers? Like that's
I don't know. I don't know.
Don was in
think
the
you
text.
can.
He's like, it's only smells, basically.
Yeah, it's
No,
only
wait,
a
what do you
smell,
mean?
right?
What do you mean smell?
Like I thought a popper is like something that you smell. You don't like ingest it.
Yeah.
So how would you test
I
for a
don't-
But it's
smell?
going into your system because
Yeah, but I don't know if that can.
I don't even. Why are they testing for Truvada though? Like, why does that even come up on the blood panel?
Did it say he had it on him or he tested positive for it?
I thought it's the blood test, but I could have read that
yeah.
wrong. But I thought it was like his blood test.
Yeah, but even poppers too. Like, what are those illegal?
I don't
I
know.
mean, technically, I guess maybe they do an in-depth.
Maybe,
like,
but
blood.
that could be a DWI because he
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
DWI, so it's
got
not
it.
different than
Just give him a DUI. He's rich as fuck.
Yeah,
No, it's the same thing. It's just different states do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
but there's driving. There's two
Driving-
different things though.
It's driving while under the influence and driving under the influence. But it's just states have different laws.
Got
And
it.
it's
So one of them's like smoking, being high as fucking driving would be a DWI.
No, it just depends on the law that the state you're in. Like there's
got
they just have different names for it.
What's a wet and reckless? Because I know you get that.
It's me on a Saturday night. Wet and
That's called your
baby.
ex.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Because I know somebody who got a wet and reckless.
Yeah,
that sounds fun.
It does. Sounds like we're doing donuts in the rain.
I said, dog, you're reckless as fuck tonight.
I don't know if it's either more or worse or better than a DUI, but there's probably like just some like behavior while you're driving that makes it different. Maybe
Let
like
me look this. I want to look this up because I'm curious.
it also just may not be really a thing anymore because you don't really hear about a wet and reckless anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand why. I mean, he was in the Hamptons, so I guess maybe because I have driven off a couple more drinks than I probably should have.
No, you?
No, but like no. Normally, shut the fuck up. Normally, I never ever. Will you shut up for half a second?
Oh, my friend's drunk.
No. Normally, I would never like. I don't drive. I haven't driven. I had a drink and driven in San Diego maybe like 3 times ever, since I live here. Because I know it's just DUI Central. Like, this is just the spot to get DUIs.
It is.
But, like, if I go up to where my mom lives at, and she lives in, like, this super small town, and then we go to, like, a restaurant, and I have 2 glasses of wine, yeah, I'm going to drive 3 blocks back to the house. Like, we're not going to see a car, a person.
I mean, you're talking to the Turlock Tupac over here, bro. There's like DUIs don't exist in Turlock. Now they do. When I was in high school, holy
I was
shit,
about to say
bro.
it's probably all DUIs in Turlock.
No, maybe now it is, but back in the day, it's all just fucking like almond fields. So it's like you're just driving down dirt roads and shit, hitting cows.
That shit sounds like it sucks out there.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Almond fields and dirt roads. I'm cool, bro.
But do you think he's driving in the Hampton? Because he's in the Hampton. You think he's like, fuck it, like... I know it's not like the middle of nowhere, but it's not...
For sure.
This isn't New York fucking city,
Yeah, but also like
They still got Ubers out there though.
I know, I agree. I mean, if
Yeah.
I'm super wealthy and I know I'm on a fucking hot one, I'm getting a driver. Like,
Shit,
Yeah.
dude, it'll cost you nothing to get a driver.
you can make
compared
him
to-
sign an NDA. I'm doing coke in the back.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck off? Like, this is even better than that.
I don't even want to drive. Like this is just way fucking better having somebody chauffeur you around while you're getting fucked up.
I looked up what a wet and reckless is. Wet and reckless is a plea bargain where a DUI charge is reduced to a lesser charge, usually reckless driving, in exchange for the defendant pleading guilty or no contest.
Oh, interesting.
The term wet is an informal way of acknowledging that the reckless driving involved alcohol or drugs. Interesting.
Yeah, so it could be like they don't have you dead to rights or something like that, but they don't want to go through the whole.
Yeah, maybe.
know.
That
Or
would
like
be a
maybe-
cool like a nightclub night. Like, hey, Wednesday, wet and reckless, come through. We got DJ Dom King.
Nah, man, I want to be a
Dom's
part
like,
of that.
meh, meh.
Park the car out front. We'll see.
Free valet. Oh shit! Imagine that. Free valet at a nightclub. Oh no.
What was it? Wet, wasted.
I mean,
Wet and reckless.
but like
Wet and
in the
reckless
U.S., it's like everything's set up for DUIs, right? Like, for example, like think about like anything like away from like downtown or like PB places where like it's more urban, more dense, less parking. But like when you look at say like a Chili's or like a Fridays or those kinds of places.
Where are you going with this, Alex?
Those parking spots are mandated by law.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like if you build X amount of square footage, you need to have X number of parking spots.
Okay.
Doesn't mean you have to drink and drive and park there.
Of course not, but I'm saying like it's like it guarantees DUIs. Like it guarantees drinking and driving.
I mean,
At scale, I'm not saying like it's like all of a sudden people are like, yeah, let's fucking go. Like
you see all those parking spots open? Grab me a beer.
Yeah.
There's parking spots. I'm in there.
It's just like a statistical like guarantee
All right.
that
That
you're gonna have people driving after work or in the evening to go get drinks to these places, and then they're gonna.
I mean, they can all just take Ubers, no?
Okay. Yes.
Sorry. Oh, fuck.
Beat his ass, Alex.
Everyone should make great decisions.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
they
yeah,
don't, but they don't.
Yeah, I'm just not connecting the parking spots. I understand what you're saying, but
It's just what I'm saying is like you can have a system that's going to guarantee DUIs, and then when you like mandate by law parking spots, you're guaranteeing DUIs.
I also don't think people realize how easy it is to get a DUI. So like,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I'll just have one more or whatever. You know, they're at dinner and they have 3 drinks instead of 2.
Yeah.
And then you're fucked. I mean,
think
and then
actually-
you're like, I'm not leaving my car here. People do that all the time. I'm
Yeah.
not leaving my car
I hate
here.
that.
I get it. but-
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to leave my car in a Chili's parking
Me
lot.
neither.
That's for damn
or
sure.
downtown.
But there's
or
so
any
many
of that,
parking
yeah.
spots, Alex. Like, fuck. Just fucking park everywhere. Hey, call your homies. Hey, there's like 4 parking spots next to me, homie. Call Dom.
Dude, fucking
Pull up.
go to the suburbs, man. Buffalo Wild Wings, shit like that. That's the
Yeah.
fucking life, bro. You
Cops
fucking
just chilling by the
it's
Buffalo
like,
Wild Wings.
it's like your only time to get away from your family. People go get drunk as fuck at like whatever shitty fucking chain restaurant there is. They drive to it and then they drive home.
Sounds like there's just irresponsible people out there.
They're starting to finally crack down
No?
in El Paso.
Okay, my bad.
Actually, they're cracking
Finally.
down. Yeah, man, because out there you could drink, drive, and it was pretty crazy, man. 2:00 in the morning, bro, on a weekend, like you're bound to see some
Wow,
shit
man.
on the freeway,
Really?
for sure, every single time.
The gas lamp gets a little gnarly at night.
Yeah, gas lamp is getting gnarly now.
Yeah,
too.
I
It's
stopped
getting-
driving. Like if I would have gigs on like the west side of the gas lamp, and I would drive just straight through Market sometimes, I quit doing that because I was just like, people are drunk as fuck. I'm sober, so I'm watching everything, but my car always got touched. Like people just walking by and other cars blowing red lights, dude. And I'm just like, fuck, I don't even want to see
Sober-
somebody get hit.
Sober, I wouldn't even drive my car in PB.
No, man.
ever.
So
Well-
I just started going around downtown. It takes a little bit longer, but oh, Jesus.
There was
Christ.
like these 2 girls, one of these like pedicabs at night, and they were like filming themselves, and then right as soon as they go through the go through the intersection, freaking some car like comes through and just like runs the curb and just crashes in the hotel.
Damn.
Police are behind them, and then she was like, "We almost just got freaking hit by a dude that was in a police chase." And you see it like right behind
Jesus
them. They're just like,
Christ.
"What the fuck?"
Did you guys ever hear about
wow,
that?
son.
I think it was like a rumor. Or it was like, I don't know if it was real or not, but these pedicabs downtown that there's a couple like hot chicks. I don't know if you see. They look like Brazilian. They got really nice
Hell yeah,
asses.
hell yeah, and the
Because
calves.
They're pedaling all night, you know,
Yeah,
and
they're
they're
all
taking
dudes.
people around.
No,
So I heard
don't
this.
say that.
I heard this thing. People were saying that some of them are prostitutes, and you can tell which ones are prostitutes because they have a lock on their bike, and
Nice.
they'll lock their bike up and go fuck you like at a hotel. And the ones
That's
that have
cool.
locks,
Hey, that lock isn't hard to get through. I'm just saying, take him up to the room. Dom's out there with the bolt cutters. We can have a
Stolen.
Yeah,
So
we
then
can have a
you run
pedicab in PB.
She doesn't have a pimp, so you just run on her and you take a ride.
did you guys hear that or no? Is that only me?
I've never heard that.
Really?
That,
Yeah,
sounds, that
I've
sounds
never
like
heard
some
of that.
bullshit someone made up.
Yeah,
But-
I like it though.
But hey, man, me too, man. That sounds pretty lucrative. Not
I
a
look
bad
around
idea.
next time you're downtown. Look at the
Yeah,
bikes.
look
Like you
around.
see a hottie, you know.
So
see she
speaking
got a bike.
of prostitutes getting red on, y'all hear about Terrell Lewis?
I saw it. I saw the video.
That I know you know who Terrell Lewis is, sportsman.
Who's Terrell Lewis?
He plays for
What?
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 He's a football. He's one of the best
You made
football
that
players.
Wait, you don't know who Terrell? I don't know who Terrell Lewis is, but you don't know?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
Whoa.
I figure well, he plays for the freaking.
And it's Juneteenth, bro. What
and
the
he plays for the
fuck?
49ers. Stupid. That's crazy.
No, I don't.
Yeah, he don't.
Oh, yeah, bro. I was about to flip the fuck out.
No,
Wow.
he plays for the Eagles, man. But apparently, man, he was went to go see some freaking OnlyFans model prostitute chick, and there's 2 chicks in there, but evidently, man, they had sex, and he fucking ran off on the bill. and she fucking chased this motherfucker down,
the
butt ass
hotel,
naked.
ass naked.
I saw that video.
Bro, she was
Hey.
Bro, she was fucking booking.
What's that 40 time?
Bro, it's got to be good, man. She needs a contract because she was like right behind him,
And
hawking
a
him
smile
down.
on his face as he turns around and she's naked, titties flopping, running at him. Oh,
So yeah, he
my
fucking
God.
ran off, bro. And she fucking like tagged ESPN, like Fox News, the Eagles. Like, look at your freaking look at your players out here doing getting prostitution, running off on them.
Damn.
I don't why that's not like a good look for her. I don't
It's
know.
not a good. Yeah, I'm like, what? Like at that point, what's
I
the
don't
crime?
think she's too concerned about her look.
I know, but it just makes her look stupid. Like it's not like oh, it's not a good look. Like you don't want your parents seeing that. It just makes you look stupid.
Yeah, it really does.
Like,
And then
get
at that
paid
point,
before you fuck, I don't like.
and then at that point, like, is there a crime?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think there's any crime.
Not my book. No pimp, no pay. That's what I do.
Dom's always thinking about the loopholes,
Yeah.
baby.
Bro,
Is there a crime?
what's the crime?
I mean, it's kind of like robbing a drug dealer. Like they're not going to go to the cops.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you don't go to the cops and be like, hey, somebody just stole like 16 grand out of my safe. Why'd you have 16 grand in your safe?
True.
I bet that's happened though. I bet some
Somebody reported
drug
it.
dealer or something or like,
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I wonder if there's like drug dealer insurance, you know? Allstate, maybe?
no.
There should be like
Who, bro?
cartel.
Cartel
seriously.
insurance?
No. I'm saying like if the cartel insure, they're like, we'll insure it. If something happens, we'll go get it back. You know, you pay us 10 grand a month or whatever, we'll go get it back or whatever.
I want to see that insurance.
I bet you
commercial.
that might even exist though, something like
Kind
that.
of.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
that's just a protection racket. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure,
that's basically
sure,
like the
but-
mob.
yeah.
That's basically like the mob.
Yeah.
Like you pay them every month, or I don't know how it goes. I didn't watch Sopranos, but like pay them every month, and then they protect you.
It wasn't a documentary, you know.
Wait, what?
There was I watched a interview with the guy who was the biggest cocaine importer in like the late 90s or something like that. And he was saying they had a like no questions asked return policy. So if your load got stolen or whatever, but they would find out what happened. So it was like, we'll replace it, no questions asked. You just tell us what happened, exactly who did it, or what you think.
Yeah.
And then we'll figure it out. And he's like, we would figure it out.
But
Yeah,
if they
the-
found out that you were,
That's the Costco of drug dealing.
but if they found out that you were just trying to
Yeah,
scheme them,
right.
then you're fucked.
Oh, then you're dead. You're a dead
Damn,
person.
that's
Yeah. We're
true.
talking about millions at all. You're dead. You're fucking cooked.
Fucking hey, man,
Yeah,
it's
you-
real out here.
You better make sure if you're gonna play them that you get your nut first.
yeah, that's why I don't go on OnlyFans.
I
man.
wouldn't be. I don't know. I'm not. If I was doing something like that, like high level, drug dealing or some shit like that, I'm straight up honest business, dude.
I mean,
all
it
the
looks
time,
like
yeah.
you're
I
doing
mean,
that with your
yeah,
glasses.
you look like you're running some cocaine.
Yeah, those glasses.
Of course.
You look like
Of
freaking-
course.
Hey, what's
got
underneath that
Ferragamo
beard,
shades
homie? What
on.
you got underneath that beard? A couple baggies?
Yeah, of course. Baggies. I got keys under here.
Bro,
What are you
yeah.
talking
you
about?
moving freaking weight, dog.
That's why you were stressed out in that car with your friend, huh? You guys had a fucking bunch of blow in the back. I
Yeah,
get
of
it.
course.
Pulling up to the party.
Got a trunk filled like Hunter Thompson. Just
Hunter Thompson, is he retired?
he's dead.
He's
Oh,
dead.
damn it.
That video of him shooting at his neighbor. You ever seen that? Classic.
Yeah, you definitely seen that.
Yeah, the news. Or there's like a interview documentary thing at his house, and he's in his backyard, and he starts shouting back and forth at his neighbor, and they're pretty far away. Like it's not like close, He's like, "Fuck you!" And the neighbor's like, "Fuck you!" And he's like, "Oh, I got something for you." And he goes inside, grabs a fucking
Wait, was he
revolver.
on a lawnmower? Like a riding lawnmower?
He
or no?
may have been. I don't remember, but he may. But he comes back outside. He's like, "Boom! You like that? Boom! Boom!" Shooting at the guy's house. Wow,
That's
fucking
intense.
hilarious. It was so far though. Like the likelihood of him hitting anything.
That's funny to you, bro.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
You guys have some twisted humor.
We're
dude.
talking
It's all
about 200 yards of the pistol. Like he's not even gonna make it with the gun.
You don't think so?
good. Those are the odds
Did
I'm
you
not
lob
willing
it?
to take.
I mean, maybe if you lobbed it.
And
We're
then, like little Johnny's fucking in the front yard
effective
on his
range of
tricycle.
pistols like 60 yards. Like you're not.
Lobbing? Who the fuck lobs a
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like he's just shooting. Like it's the likelihood of you hitting.
Got it. He don't
something
give a
is-
fuck.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
just fucking.
I thought he was out there with a fucking 50 cal sniper rifle.
That's
He
different.
probably had one of those too.
I want
Look
one
at
of those
all
so
this. Do you want to get shot out of a cannon too by
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Get
he
shot
did.
out of a cannon.
his dead body, right?
His ashes.
Ashes.
Oh,
That's
I was
crazy.
like,
Yeah, it
wow,
was just his dead body.
interesting.
That'd be cool.
Hey, salute, just like,
Yeah, it was Johnny Depp that shot him out.
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, he was friends with Johnny Depp from the movie from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Oh damn! Holy shit! I
That
didn't know
dude's
any of
super interesting. He was at like the Thriller in Manila. He when he was a sports
Yeah,
writer.
he didn't even go to the fight. He just got
Yeah,
he just got drunk and did drugs at the hotel.
Yeah.
And then I mean he was embedded with the Hells Angels.
Damn.
Yeah, he was a fucking maniac.
I know there's some Hell's Angels in Turlock for sure.
That's where he was all in the Bay Area when he was embedded with the Hells Angels.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
I feel like that's like where they would hang.
They're from
No,
they
it sucks.
they
sucks.
they started in Northern California, I think, right?
That's barely.
I don't know,
normal.
man. You're the
So,
historian.
yeah. I don't know.
I know that there was a lot of Hells Angels down here in OV for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, because there was a tattoo shop right by where Gallagher's was. There was a tattoo shop right there, and that was owned by like the local like president or whatever of the Hells Angels. And so like that whole all down there, like you'd see it all the time. There was that I think it's called Tony's. That bar
Oh yeah, I
like,
remember that.
yeah, it was like
That
all Hells
shithole,
Angels
yeah.
out. Yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah. And
It's
not
got
now,
that was the
but-
one with like the old like martini logo.
Yeah. And then I saw on the like then they disappeared. Like or not they disappeared. I know they're still around. You know,
Yeah,
whatever.
watch
But I'm
them out.
saying
We still here.
I was just saying like, they were. I didn't see them at OB anymore. And then I saw somewhere on the news where the president's son got stabbed behind in that alley back there. And then he closed the tattoo shop, and so they didn't keep going down there for some reason. I don't know.
Good.
Biker gangs are so fucking stupid. Like
It is
Whoa,
stupid.
whoa.
like whenever you see
Watch out.
like a group of bikers with like the same leather jacket and like this and like a bandana with the same color, that's like a gang. And they take it so seriously that even if like you're just like a group of bikers and like you thought it looked cool to like do that same thing with your friend, they're gonna fuck you up because they just assume it's a gang. Like
You ever see that dude get beat up that's wearing the what was that show? Sons of Anarchy. He's wearing a Sons of Anarchy, you know, there was a show on FX.
Yeah.
He's wearing like a vest, but I mean I don't know the rules, but apparently if you have a rocker, like the bottom, it said like Anarchy, Sons of, and then Anarchy on the bottom.
Yeah.
Like you're not allowed to have that on there. And he got like checked and then beat up at a gas station while he's filling up his car.
What the fuck?
Like, take that shit off. And the dude was like, what?
He's like, haven't you seen the show?
he's like, yeah, just some dorky ass kid. He's like,
Oh,
fucking
dude, that
nuts.
sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know the rules,
You
but
gotta be careful, man. That should be mean and stuff. You know, that's like
I know, yeah.
When I was in
That's like-
junior high, one of my buddies gave me this like hat, and apparently it was like gang affiliated. I didn't know what it was. I thought it just looked cool, and it got snagged off my head the first like 2 days. I went to this place called Circle D. It was like a liquor spot, and they used to serve
Circle
like,
D, not Circle K.
Yeah, they got all the states. Turlock, they got Circle T, Circle KKK, and dude just snatched it off my. I think he knew that I didn't know what the fuck it was because I didn't look gang affiliated, you know. And other than the hat, and he snagged it off my head. I didn't say shit because he looked scary. He snagged it off my head and just like left, and I was like, what the fuck? Excuse me, mister, that's my baseball cap. Yeah, dude, I was like,
Imagine just rocking
shit.
some shit because you thought it was cool and you get jumped for it.
I mean, it happens all the time. Fuck.
Yeah,
dude.
there was a TikTok video that was going viral a couple weeks ago where a guy, and he was a LA dude, and he was explaining the different hats and what they mean. But it was like a red Boston hat in LA means this exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like this is what you're representing.
Like the Phillies hat. That's Pyru.
See, okay,
How's anyone gonna know that?
I know you're
Yeah.
just out with your family. You're like, I like the
Yeah.
Phillies. I don't
you can't like them.
No. So I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong though, but if there's people that know that and you're like gang affiliated, but you see like a family guy with a hat on, are
Fuck
you
him
gonna
up.
go fuck his
Fuck him
ass
up.
up?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna let it slide and be like, listen,
you've got rules.
Yeah, bro.
You show up, we fuck you up.
Yeah,
Like,
man, that's like
it.
on the wood where
Or-
when they're going to that gas station and the dude was like, yo, man, take that hat off. It's got blue in it. And the dude was like, man, but it's light blue. And they walked by those Bloods, and Bloods was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, they checked him. He's like, and he took his hat off.
not even if I was like, I don't know, bro. I just got it for half off at Foot Locker. Like, I'm cool. They'd be like, all right, you're cool,
Like
man.
then you can get fully
No,
fucked
yeah.
up for getting
Yeah, you go-
Yeah, fuck you up all the way,
Yeah, bro.
dog. Ain't no 50%
there's,
off.
there's certain shit, like, I definitely check what I wear when I go to
Well, yeah,
LA.
because you look gang affiliated
I
to
don't.
the core. Yeah, dude.
I
You are
don't.
100%
that
gang
gangsta
affiliated,
shit.
dog.
He looks more gang affiliated than you do.
I get nervous around you sometimes.
Nah,
swear
you
to God.
shouldn't, bro. You shouldn't.
I don't
man.
know, dude. I don't know.
But yeah, I definitely like watch what I wear for sure.
I would
try to
do
wear
that when I was a
neutral covers.
kid.
Yeah,
Like,
me neither.
yeah.
I wouldn't do it if I was like when I was a kid. I wouldn't.
No, I would when I was a kid. There, like if you
Oh.
went to like 16th or 24th, or those are two different. And like if I was wearing a certain thing, I would not go around that area.
Wow.
You're gonna get fucked up. Yeah.
You're talking about San Francisco?
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't know if it's like that anymore. I'm sure it's not.
I got checked by a Crip in high school, man, because I had on a red Hawaiian shirt. I like Hawaiian shirts.
See, though, he's a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, bro. I had a
These
skateboard and a
motherfuckers.
fucking a red Hawaiian shirt, and
Looking like Magnum PI.
Yeah.
and he came out and he's like, "Motherfucker, that shirt hurts my eyes." And I looked down, and I was like, "What?" It's like it's a Hawaiian
Well, get some
shirt.
sunglasses,
He's
sir.
like, "Nah, motherfucker, that shit's hurting my fucking eyes." And I was like, "Why is it hurting your eyes?"
Motherfucker had a bad time in Maui.
Yeah, bro. I was like, "Why'd you hurt your eyes?" It's like, "Cause I'm a fucking Crip." And I was like, "Bro," I was like, "Dog."
Like I skate.
And he's like, "Where the fuck?" He's like, "Where are you from?" I was like, "I'm from nowhere, dog."
Hey, that's a great answer.
Yeah, and
Damn.
that's what his boy said. He kind of
great
chuckled. He's like, "Bro, leave alone." He said he's from nowhere. He's like, "Leave alone, bro." He's like, "Man," and I like just walked off. They walked off. I was like, his boy saved me because I guess that was funny to him. But I was really from nowhere.
Did you toss the shirt after that?
No, but I stopped wearing it.
Yeah, you say you're from Turlock, he'll leave you alone. Straight
yeah,
up.
Or you
Yeah.
could say like Canada or some shit. They're like,
Next.
I was like, bro, I'm a straight civilian out here, man.
Straight civilian.
oh, wow, I was born in Canada.
Start getting in a big old like conversation, like talking about your childhood. Well, I grew up in Canada. My uncle molested me, and then hey, where are you guys going?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the stuff. As an adult, that shit seems very, very stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand. I mean, whatever. Hey, I don't live there. Hey, that's your thing. It is what it is. But as an adult, I'm like, wow, bro. There's so much other shit. To
So
worry
much
about.
stress.
Yeah.
So much stress in your life, dude.
I had a friend who probably in like our like 30s, he joined a biker gang. And I'm like, all right, like it's a little late in the games for like no reason to be joining a fucking gang. Like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna join
Like,
one when I'm like 75,
Yeah.
dude, just to see what it feels like.
And it was like literally just like he liked riding and like wanted to do it. It's like, you know, you can just ride. You don't gotta like join the
But
gang.
I have another. I don't even think I should say the name of the one, but it's like they're mostly Latino dudes, but. We were in the military together, and he was like very straight. It's actually really surprising to me, but very straight edge. And then like we're friends on Facebook, and he would hit me up every once in a while, like, "Hey, how's everything?" Like we were deployed together. You know, I know the guy. You know, and then I just started every once in a while I go look at his Facebook, and he's like, "Ah, more tattoos, more tattoos." And he's like wearing the jacket thing, and then he's just in the gang. I'm like, look. Then I looked it up. I'm like, oh, maybe this is just one of those like chill out. You know, whatever. And then
because there are some like gangs,
yeah.
air quotes, that are just like we go out and ride. Like it's not like we're stabbing people.
But then I looked it up, and they've been in some huge.
See,
like,
this is the problem. Is like maybe the majority of them are just like out there riding.
But
like,
that's why I asked him, and he said that it's actually not what most people think. Most people think it is just like straight gangbang. He's like, most people are not doing that. But he's like, there are crazies.
Yeah,
so.
that's the thing though. Yeah, it's like some people, and like he like would have to straight up like watch out for like people in other gangs.
I know, and that's the thing. Is like I'm just out at Applebee's having a fucking pop. And I get blasted in the back of the head.
What kind of pop would you want, sir? I've heard pop in so long.
I think you say popper. Oh shit! Yeah, man.
bro. Like,
Fuck that.
I that's not.
And
I'm
the
not
whole
into that.
tattoo thing is like, let's just make this clear. Gang affiliated tattoos are usually black and white.
They're not in color.
Fuck no, dude.
I never heard that.
Yeah,
I never heard of that either.
Yeah, you rarely
Hey,
see.
the Yakuzas, that shit are in color.
Yeah. Oh, motherfucker, I'm part of the Yakuza, bitch.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
no,
he was-
Hey,
he
don't
was
let me
in-
talk
he was
about
in
my
Japan,
time
he knows.
my military time in Japan, homie. Don't piss me off, dog. Slice you in half with a samurai.
My bad, dog.
Push you in the street.
I didn't know that actually.
Mr. Tokyo Drift over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't let you. There's like a thing in Japan. We used to stay at a lot of hotels when we go to concerts in Tokyo, and they wouldn't let you go to the pool because go to the pool you have to like, take your shirt off if you have tattoos. Because I think it's different now, but back in 1923 it was a little different. But yeah, you couldn't go.
I
to
saw
like,
they had I was watching B Team Jiu Jitsu. They're like they're really big in Jiu Jitsu, but they have like a vlog channel, and they went to Japan there as a team, and one of the guys had a big tattoo on his chest, and they gave him like a Band-Aid that look like a huge like thing just to put over it. He's like,
sure.
yeah, you can go like in the sauna, but you have to wear this.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take that back. Yeah. In Japan, for sure, the gang-related tattoos are color. But for the most part, like prison tattoos and shit, like
Yeah, they
usually
doing
black
color
and white.
there.
Well, yeah, that's more of a supply issue.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys got hot pink over there? I'm trying to get the skull up on my tricep.
We got black.
I didn't make these flames look sick.
Yeah.
It's made out of fucking charcoal,
Yeah.
toilet paper.
God, man.
Just melting plastic.
I wonder
pens.
when that show, Sons of Anarchy, came out, if the stock of like bike gangs went up. Like
I'm
people
sure,
like
I'm
your
sure.
friends were like, that's because I heard it's sick. Like apparently, I don't ride any motorcycles, but apparently I have a couple friends, and they said that the handlebars that they have, the style of handlebars in that show, they're like really close together or something. That show made that style of handlebars hot. So if that can like do that to like an industry, I wonder if it did
I'm
that to
sure.
people like, oh man, that show was sick. Let's
I
start a fucking
want
gang
to
So
pull up to
gay.
one with my e-bike.
with your grocery bags.
Yeah, just
I'm
roll
sure
up.
all that stuff makes a big difference. I mean, like when
Yeah.
Top Gun came out, you know, I'm sure
Yeah.
like fighter pilot shit went through the roof. Or
Yeah,
like,
volleyball and your jeans really like got
sucking
popular.
dick.
Whoa, what? What?
I'm
Sucking
I'm
dick.
sure all that shit makes a really big difference. At least it brings it to your consciousness.
Yeah.
You know, like
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Can you imagine like joining the Navy to become a pilot, thinking that you were gonna like it was gonna be like Top Gun?
I mean,
Well, why wouldn't it be?
yeah, it kind of is.
I mean,
I think
be-
as a
besides,
pilot,
like,
it
the
kind of
war-
is.
Yeah,
Pilots,
Besides
Yeah.
the war part, but I feel like all that dogfight training they do.
Yeah. And all the fucking off and all that shit. Yeah, I mean, it's probably
Yeah,
even
but
it's
they're
crazier.
they're
flying
showing,
drunk.
but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're showing like the best aspects of being in the military, right? Like for the most part,
For a
that's-
pilot, bro, you're
Yeah,
at a
for a
different
pilot.
level. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
if it was
a
like, if
different
Top
military.
Gun was about like an airman or like someone that just joined the Navy, it'd be boring as fuck, man. We'd be swabbing the decks and sucking dick. Not fun, homie.
Bro, I knew there was this. My friend was telling me when he was in the Navy, there was this fucking carrier ship that he was on. The actual captain would fucking fly a jet like home. Like he would fly to his, you know what I'm saying, the base and then like drive home.
Yep.
He would do that shit. You can't do that shit.
Where
in
would he
fucking-
land the jet? At his
At a
house?
base.
Oh, at a base, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
like
got
if
it,
they
got
be
it,
out
got it,
training, like he would just take a jet and fucking fly back to the base and go home for.
I'm
the-
sure that
for
was
the
the
day.
thing.
Yeah, because they have to test the jets anyway. They
Yeah,
gotta
but
keep
it's
them
like
operational.
how
Yeah.
common is like doing some shit like that. That's like super rare. That's that pilot lifestyle.
Hey,
That, you know what I'm
park it in front of a bar.
Yeah, like pilots, spec ops, like all those, they actually are having like fun
Yeah.
in the
For sure,
military.
for
They're
sure.
traveling a lot. They're getting to see cool shit.
Yeah, all the pilots in our squadrons, they were cool and they were so laid back and always like having fun. And if we see them out in town, like in port, like, oh dude, they'd fucking buy us so many shots, we get fucked up with them. But then we'd see them like at work and we, have to salute.
Yeah,
and shit.
Asian drinking buddy. Don't
Yeah,
boy.
ain't no drinking, buddy.
You
Like,
see them every once in a while in PB, like in the morning, like leaving after partying, but like they're wearing their like jumpsuit.
Really?
Yeah,
really? I don't think they're supposed to wear their jumpsuit
I don't
out.
know.
There's a guy across the street that he's a pilot. Like, lives across the
I mean, if you're leaving to go
Like,
to
yeah,
work,
they're leaving to go to work.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I thought you meant that they went to a
No, it's like
party on
Sun-
Friday night in
No,
a jumpsuit. I was like, ugh.
I can't believe there's pilots living in fucking PB.
I
They
know,
all
right?
party, dude. I've a friend who was a pilot.
No shit.
Yeah, and he fucking drank more than anyone.
I saw a Marine at Coco Maya in their uniform, in their camis. Is that?
That's definitely
Hell no.
That's what I thought.
crazy. Yeah,
Wait,
Where's
were
it
they
Coco Maya?
drinking or were they just there?
It doesn't even matter.
It doesn't matter.
You
He
can't
stopped
even
by. He
eat
was at
gas.
he was at a table. Yeah.
you can't do shit.
Yeah,
bro,
what the
that-
fuck was
out
that?
in town,
I
yeah.
tripped out. I thought at first it was like stolen valor. I was like, I'm about to go bust this motherfucker.
should've
Got
run
my
up on
camera. Yeah. No, he looked legit. He has a fucking haircut and he just stopped by. I think he was saying something and then he left. I was like, that was weird because I know you're not supposed to
Yeah, definitely. That's what's
wear your
out in
uniform
town.
out.
Yeah, that's not the uniform you wear out in town.
That's crazy.
Interesting. That's what I thought. But
Just getting
things
busted
change.
though, because you might run into anybody. That's what always freaked me out.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in San Diego.
You might
like,
run into like the fucking whatever, like a general, an admiral who's like, hold on, what unit are you in? And that's all he says. And you're
Yeah.
like, ah.
Yeah, they don't even
Yeah.
fuck with you. That what
Yeah.
unit are you in?
Yeah.
And then you're fucked.
What if when they do the thing where they take him to like the baseball game, as like a
That's
part
different. That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to like drink?
Hell no. That's
No.
isn't that boot camp? They do that.
I know they do it in boot camp. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I'm sure they do it for like a bunch of
we
different
went,
things.
we went
though.
to the Jay Leno show on Memorial Day or whatever.
Oh, that's sick.
We were supposed to go
Do that
to a baseball game, and fucking last minute, motherfucker, he's like, you know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna get smoked instead. Everyone, put your shit away. And fuck, we didn't go.
Damn, that was in boot camp.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that sucks.
He was talking
never
about it
going
all week. 'Cause
anyway.
I heard there's a baseball
I know,
game.
right?
They weren't going anyway.
Wait, no, yeah, you guys were never going. They don't do that in boot camp.
Dog still doesn't know you should lie
Baseball
to.
game?
Yeah, at the end.
At the end,
yeah.
at the
Let's
end.
go to- you're supposed to like go to a baseball game or something. And he said it all week. He's like, hey, word on the street, man, there's a baseball game in town.
They did that on purpose, 100%,
Yeah.
bro. They're
They're
trying
like,
to
"Nah,
break
we
you
ain't
down.
going."
They're trying to break you down one last weekend.
They're getting ready to give you a life of disappointment.
Yeah,
Damn.
they did something like that twice. I remember at the very end, we were graduating and we were all in the auditorium. This motherfucker came in. He was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I just got a call from freaking the general. Freaking, we're all packing up right here, right now. He's like, it's an emergency. We all got to go to Iraq. Like, no graduation. He's like, no graduation. I know your families are here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't be able to see them. I'm sorry, but pack your shit. He's like, we're going. And he just sat there. He just started hearing people like crying. You know what I'm saying?
What is this? Starship Troopers?
Oh, you're not, bro.
Bro, you see people start crying, and like it's dead silent. He's looking. He's like hearing people like sniffle. He's like, "You guys are a bunch of fucking pussies."
Oh my god, that's so fucked up.
I was not fucked up. That's hilarious.
I was scared. I was gonna cry, but I was like, "Fuck, my family's outside. I just want to see my family."
He's like, well, don't worry, you're going after the graduation.
yeah, right.
What's funny is if you once you've been in a while, or like you realize that's the logistics of that just
is.
don't even make
Yeah,
fucking
that just
sense. Like you got to go through all kinds of training. get all
bro.
your
You just
gear,
don't go like this
I
isn't
left-
fucking Vietnam.
That's when you like live in some like authoritarian nation that you're just
Yeah.
cannon fodder. They're
Yeah,
like,
just like,
they're
go.
like round up all the homeless people and just send them out there.
When I left boot camp, I went to A school, and then I went to my command. It was during the war in like 2003 or 2004, and no one was at like the squadron, like our actual physical place. All the jets were gone. They're in the Persian Gulf, and they're like, we might fly you guys out, but might not. And then one day they're like, we're not gonna fly you guys out. You're gonna be here for the next 3 months, just like cleaning and mopping. I was like, fuck yeah, like. It was actually worth it. I was like, whoa.
Now, where's
Like,
that charger at?
yeah, man. I was like, hell yeah. Dude, 3 weeks. It was so chill. We muster like at lunchtime and then we're off. Done. And you like, get to I'm in Japan for the first time, so I'm out getting sushi, hanging out, hitting the bars. And then 3 weeks later, man, we like get a maintenance call and they're like, oh, we're like going to war. Like everyone's out there. They flew me to Bahrain, bro. So I went from like mopping and sweeping, hanging out with my Japanese friends to like going to Bahrain. They're like, don't leave the hotel. I'm like, what? Yeah, they're like, don't leave the hotel. They hate Americans here. We're going to get you out of Bahrain. We're going to fucking fly you on the carrier. I'm like, oh my God. Then they put me on night check, bro, like on a fucking like USS carrier. It was fucking a nightmare, dude.
I miss my Japanese friends.
Hey, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful because I was on a fucking carrier. It sucked, but I could have been in fucking Afghanistan getting shot at.
Or you
so.
could have been on a destroyer. You would say destroying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true too. So
Or you
I'm
could have been
glad.
in Normandy. That shit we're doing is hard.
I mean, I could have. Yeah, could have.
you know,
Yeah, what was the danger on the ocean in Iraq?
True.
It was dangerous. They were different fucking countries would have shitty ass fucking aircraft trying to drop bombs on us and shit. They never got close.
But what
And
about
then there was they would get little boats and like try to like
Yeah.
sneak by our radar and then put like chemical warfare shit, and we'd have to put our fucking gas mask on for
Well,
like
they,
fucking 6
Chuck
hours.
a gas grenade onto the deck or something?
They would just get close and light shit off
That's
and then
like-
like swim away.
you ever see like the
Yeah, it's stupid. We're not talking. We're talking about fucking Iraq and
yeah,
Afghanistan.
but there
bro.
was the USS, was it Liberty?
that got the
yeah,
side
they got hit.
blown
Yeah,
out.
they got fucked up. Yeah.
I'm not saying we were like in dire fucking like like it was definitely worse on land, but we had our fucking issues out there. We had jets that didn't fucking land. They didn't come back. They got shot down. Like I remember like we had 2 of our pilots that fucking died, and like just like, oh fuck, that fucking sucks. And obviously it's not as bad as being there and
6
like
days of Fallujah,
6
kicking
days
in
of
doors.
yeah, but
fucking
it's
clearing
fucking
block
gnarly.
to block.
Hell yeah, dog.
Shit, the block was hot. The block was
hear you.
hot, as I like to say.
You ever see like in the Revolutionary War when they tried to like make because they couldn't like take out the fleet, the Navy from the British Navy. So they tried making like a makeshift submarine that had like explosives on it so they could like get up to the boats in the harbor and like blow them up. And it was literally like a fucking like a wooden like
Oh yeah, the barrel with like,
yeah.
like a bicycle pedal.
Yeah.
And you just roll up. Bro, how scary would that be, man? To be submerged in water in a wooden barrel with fucking bike pedals and explosives.
Dude, I was watching a show like a
Submarine.
no. It was like it was like an actual like show about that, but it wasn't like a documentary. It was like a live action show, and about like the George Washington spies or whatever. And I'm watching this. I'm like, there's no way this shit is real.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is for the fucking show. And so I start going down a rabbit hole. I'm like, oh, that's real.
Yeah, I
Like, they
watched
tried
a
to-
documentary on because I'm like I'm obsessed with like submarines and shit. So I watched like a documentary on them, and yeah, it just went through the stages in history.
Yeah.
And like the first
You can go
one,
see it. They got it on like in a museum.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. The first one, man, was that fucking wooden wheelbarrow with the pedals.
Like, okay, just for a size, like we're talking about like
Like a single person.
Yeah,
Like, so single person. Are his legs outside of it? No,
No.
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they-
No, his legs weren't outside; they're inside. But it's like you do
Yeah.
the pedals to get the propeller.
And
Yeah.
how do they fight the buoyancy?
I can't remember, man. I
Like,
can't
what is that?
little
remember.
wings
It's
on
probably-
it.
It definitely
Oh,
had like
that
wing-
little-
yeah.
Oh
Whoa.
shit!
It didn't work. Yeah,
It didn't work.
Oh, okay. I thought we won the war with that.
We would have if it worked. It would have been over way earlier.
And I guarantee you there wasn't an officer in there. They
I
put
got
a
more
fucking
questions.
airman. They put an
Hold
airman
on.
in there.
I got more questions.
Talk to
bro.
me.
Wait, so
What was this called? I want to look it up.
Is there like a pipe coming out? Like, how are they
Yeah,
breathing?
so there was like a tube that like went up to like a snorkel
So
basically.
the snorkel's out of the water.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
What's this called?
It's a
Just
wooden
look at
submarine,
put up
like
submarine
wooden
Revolutionary War. There's not many.
So so just so I
Yeah,
understand,
here it is.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, I'll show you. Hold on.
So the idea is we pedal this bad boy up to the big, warship, the British, the strongest navy to ever exist at
Yeah.
the time, and we put some little sticky bombs on there.
You couldn't
And
find a
pedal
fucking
away?
picture of it? What the fuck?
I can't remember if like there was explosives
Find a
in the
picture of
thing, and then he would like exit the submarine and like swim ashore or something like that. But yeah, the idea was like they would basically get explosives right next to the hole and like blow the thing up.
Oh, so it's not all the way in the water. Like it's kind of just right below.
I mean, it's still
yeah,
submerged.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Talk about being claustrophobic. Holy shit. And that thing will blow up if you fart in it.
It makes more sense.
Yeah.
So this is some night op shit. We're not doing this in the middle of the day.
I just love that like somebody was out there trying to like figure out a solution. They're like, "Yo, I got an idea."
And who's the first dickhead? They're like, get in there.
Definitely not the dude who thought it up.
Right? you guys can take this one.
Yeah, man. If I died, then who's gonna? You know what I'm saying? Like, keep this thing going.
Can you? I can't even imagine like the Wright brothers and making their planes and just the idea of we're getting something in the sky.
I mean,
don't give a
somebody
fuck.
tried it like thousands of years earlier.
Yeah,
They like jumped off a tall building and like somewhere in fucking the Mediterranean
yeah.
and was gliding for a little bit and then obviously
Damn.
died.
I mean, I'm sure it's been tried a bunch of times, but
Yeah.
just that, like I've seen, some of the videos or like the first one. Well, also what's insane is we went from that to dropping, the fucking nuke like 50 years later. Or whatever. That's not that
Right.
much time.
That's what we decided to do when we started making planes. We're like, you know what we could do from this plane?
I wonder if there's
Drop a fucking nuke on somebody.
I wonder if there's like a trust fund for like the Wright family. Like, you think they're like loaded since like
Maybe they had patents or
I
something.
mean,
They
you
could've
weren't
been-
getting many passengers on those planes.
but
Oh,
they started it though. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
I
They're
mean,
like the
they-
founders of like, you know what I'm saying?
They probably got paid back in the day. Like, it's
Just
like
one time payment?
Well, no, it's
yeah, when you
probably-
get the
it's-
blueprints.
It's like getting a Medal of Honor. Like the U.S. government just pays you, like $8,000 a month or whatever, because like you are a symbol of American exceptionalism. I'm sure they did some shit like
yeah,
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
they were just like amateur inventors. Like they weren't like
I have a DJ buddy that one of his good friends from high school, or not high school. He's an older gentleman, but he knew him in high school or something through his family. He invented Wi-Fi. He discovered and made Wi-Fi a thing, but I don't know how that payment goes. But I found this out because he went to Coachella and he took a helicopter, and I was like, wait, how the fuck? Like, you're not even DJing. How'd you take a helicopter to Coachella? And he's like, yeah, my buddy that made like Wi-Fi, or maybe it was Bluetooth. I don't know. It might have been Bluetooth.
Yeah.
But one of them. And he's like, yeah, he invented it. He's like fucking loaded for the rest of his life. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's more valuable to invent it outside of a company than inside.
Oh
of a
yeah,
company.
for sure.
Like,
yeah,
can you imagine being the one who invented it inside the company?
He's like, all right, thanks.
Yeah. Swoop.
the guy with Ethernet, the guy who made Ethernet, like, you know, your internet cable or whatever. I think he worked at IBM, and I think it was IBM. I could be wrong though. So, but whatever. But he left the company and took his shit. Did not let them have it.
Didn't tell anyone.
Let himself get sued. He's like, I don't give a like. This is gonna be the biggest thing ever. He's like, I'll figure this out later.
Yeah.
And then it ended up working out. He ended up signing some big deal with IBM years down the road.
So like, if you're working on any of it while you're on the job site, they have a right to it, essentially.
But I mean, I get it though. I get it. Like, if you're
on
using
company
our
time,
resources,
yeah.
if you're fucking off on your job, you're not doing your job, and then you make something. It's like, come on, bro. But
But that's also like a very loose like, you can like stretch that definition. Like, did you take a phone call with like a supplier?
And if I own the company, I'm stretching it. I'm telling you right now.
For sure, yeah.
I don't want a fucking
companies
piece.
do stretch it. I'm saying like that's like what they'll do. They'll be like, oh, like you
Like,
did.
bullshit, you used our vending machine.
Yeah.
Seriously, we fed you as you were building this.
Yeah, they might make like an argument and be like, yeah, like we had like food on site. We gave you pizza day, bro, and you were working on some other shit.
Aren't we Ethernet? Aren't we on like Cat 5? Because they call it
Yeah.
Cat 5. I think we're on like Cat 7 or Cat 8
think-
now, man. It's
I
fucking
think at
insane.
7, yeah.
Oh,
It's like Fast and the Furious, man. They just keep on going.
Let's go. Let's keep making movies.
I
Let's
need
keep
to
making
update
fast-
my internet, man. I don't think it's fast enough.
Why?
We should host a LAN party.
Our internet in here is probably faster than anywhere else.
Probably,
Anyone's
yeah.
house.
Not mine.
Really?
Dude,
Not
it's so
mine.
fast.
I know he's probably got the best internet.
Bro,
like,
I got that
what's it?
fiber. I got 1,000 up, 1,000 down.
That's what I have too, though. 1,000 down.
Yeah, that's good, right?
Yeah, no, not for you.
It's
Wait, what? Not for me. What am I doing, man?
I just wanna
what's the
knock you
deal
out
with
for some
Google
reason.
Fiber? Like, I keep on getting
Me
notifications.
too,
that
man. It's
they-
annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying. I don't know. It's just regular fiber. It's just like, I don't know.
like, hurry the fuck up, man.
I mean, does your Wi-Fi suck? Your internet?
It
service?
doesn't suck, but it's not good. Like, it's
Yeah, see, it sucks.
It's-
It
But
sucks.
let me ask you this
No,
though:
no.
do you have like the bottom package, or do you have the top package?
no. I have the top. It's serviceable. Like, it does enough. Like,
You're
it's
good.
Nah, man, I be getting kicked off games sometimes. Fucking,
Really?
but that might just be the Wi-Fi.
Check your router though, because I had an issue with where I was paying for the top package on Spectrum, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I keep checking, download speeds on some stuff, and I'm like, "Why is it so slow?" And it was weeks and weeks and weeks. I'm calling them like, "No, you have the top package, whatever." And then I checked my router. I went to the settings, and there was like one it wasn't on unlimited. It was like limited to a certain thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This whole fucking time.
routers
Yeah.
are weird, man.
Yeah.
And also
fucking
like
electric router,
like
man.
Spectrum. So if you're doing like the cable modem,
Yeah.
if you're in like a multifamily unit,
You're
it's
splitting it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's-
splitting it, so
yeah.
it gets like it's slowed down by whoever is on cable modem.
Yeah, little
in your
Timmy
building.
beating off on porn out down there.
Got 2 tablets going.
Taking all the gigs.
He's got tablets, phones,
Scoop
fucking
fucking
computer.
Scoop torrenting movies.
Nah, I don't dude.
Hey,
Oh my god,
nobody torrents movies anymore.
I don't torrent movies. No.
Old school, that's old
I mean, I would never do anything illegal, but if I did, I would just stream them. Okay. Speaking of, when I heard this, I thought he was lying. So my buddy, he goes to he refuses to pay for movies. Right, he's just like the cheapest dude I've ever met in my entire life. He will not pay for a movie. He will not rent a movie, on Amazon for $5. Nothing ever. Which I get it. Whatever. He goes to the library.
Yeah, they
Gets
got DVDs.
The DVDs, takes them to his house, then rips them, puts them on his own Plex server, and then he does this like all the time.
That's
like,
smart.
no, it's not smart. You're wasting your fucking time, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Bro, when the world collapses, he's got the movies.
yeah, with no power, when he running off a generator.
Hey, wait. You can rent DVDs from the library?
Apparently, it's a big thing.
Yeah, it's free.
Wait.
Yes. So he was like,
I can't, but like, all right.
You're paying for
I
it.
haven't even remembered like what a DVD even looks like. I had to fucking.
It's not even easy to get a DVD player.
That's what I'm saying.
so yeah, he was saying he was joking about it. He's like, oh, I just got the whole Friends box set from the library, and I was like, What? Like, I thought he was joking.
People, dude, they're collectors who are like,
Yeah.
like there's a writer, a screenwriter, and he straight up gets DVDs converted to VHSs. So he said there's a guy at like his local swap meet.
Wait, you just said DVD to VHS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy at like the local swap meet, he met this guy, and you bring your DVDs to him, and he'll convert them into VHS, and then he actually makes like old school style like VHS like sleeves for them.
That's cool.
Nah. Check his hard drive.
Okay,
Check his
sorry.
fucking hard drive. This fool's doing. He's got CP all over
Yeah,
that shit.
CP all on
I don't trust it, dude.
I don't either.
Check his fucking hard drive.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, who has time for this? No, absolutely not. Straight to jail. Don't even look at his hard drive.
Straight through jail. Straight to jail. Believe it or not, straight to jail.
Speaking, I need to get a VHS player. I want to because I got
What?
some old.
He's got some old CP.
No,
He got caught.
Check his hard drive.
He got caught.
It's gonna sound crazy, but yeah, like videos of me as a kid. Like,
Yeah,
that's what
for
I wanna
sure.
see.
Man.
Yeah, we know you got those old faces to death video.
Hey, good luck, man.
He's got bum fights and
VCRs.
and girls
VCR players are expensive now.
I bet.
Yeah, even the used ones, man. They're going.
Really?
The,
Oh, 'cause
even
they
the
don't make
what are they?
them.
The
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's only
CTTVs.
used ones.
Yeah, the CTTVs or CTV TVs, the square ones and shit. Yeah, they're expensive as fuck now because everyone wants that like retro.
I mean, there's gonna be some people like some like Zoomers who are like have them like record players, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like,
There was, I had a
players.
professor, film professor in college who was talking about record players because like this is like when people started like the whole like record player thing again, and he's like some people talk about like that soft sound of like a record player and how it's better. He's like it sounds like shit. He's like
It
that's,
does, really.
He's like
It's
that's
like
he's like
staticky.
yeah. He's like that's literally bad audio what you're hearing.
Yeah.
Like you may like it. He's like but that sounds like fucking shit.
Yeah.
No, I agree, and I feel like there's a lot of shit like that where there are people give it nostalgia.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're like, oh, it's better. It's like, okay, it's cool.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I like it, but it's not. Don't say it's better.
Yeah.
It's not like better.
I even heard.
It's like when
songs,
people talk about like the you know old school like special effects in movies in like the 90s. It's like
Oh, yeah,
The
horrible.
only thing I can say though is it's a lot of music is whenever it's made, whenever era it's made for like if it's made for CDs to be played in a car, it will sound better played in a car on a CD than it will
probably yeah.
on your like super nice headphones where
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
like,
But that's like the exact same
that's
as
kinda-
like movie audio is like made for surround sound.
right, yeah.
You know.
I've been seeing a lot of audio and songs come out with a VHS version,
Right, yeah.
and it's like a version where it's like it sounds more distorted. It's like more bassy.
It's grittier.
Yeah, it's grittier.
Like
Right.
cassette.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's weird though. Like
This is music or
yeah,
video?
music. Yeah,
Wait,
music.
what?
It is kind of
Yeah,
weird. You
VHS
haven't seen
version.
like the cassette revival yet.
Oh yeah,
I just feel like all this stuff's a pain in the ass. Like all the tapes.
The
and,
spool. You remember when you had to like
all this shit.
I think I had like 4 cassette tapes and that's it. Then it was straight to CDs.
No, I had cassette tapes.
Really?
Yeah.
I had Busta Rhymes.
I had Alanis Morissette.
because we would
You had Alanis Morissette?
at 311.
Yeah.
Whoa, dog! 311. I was not expecting.
I know,
that.
right? Me neither.
Wow.
I just saw the cover and I was like, cause I like blue because I'm a Crip. And then
what are you wearing red for?
And the 311 down CD or down tape was blue, and they had 311.
Yeah, it was all blue with the
Yeah.
311. Yeah, I
That
remember
was
that.
cool. I stole it.
So like the cassettes we had were like the blank ones because if you heard a song on the radio, you'd want to record it.
Yeah.
So you know, so you wanted like that new song and that new track, you would just fucking hit record.
That was sick, man. I
Yeah.
miss those days.
Ice Cube,
I
we be
don't.
clubbing.
Oh,
When that
come
song
on.
came out, dude.
yeah.
You clubbing?
And I was like, man, I this song is so dope. And dude, we're aging the shit out of ourselves right now. But it was only on the radio, and I don't think the album was out yet. So I would listen to the radio late at night, and you'd have the
You wait.
You'd wait,
Wait.
and then you like hear it. Sometimes they play the instrumental in
Yeah.
the background as they're talking.
The
introducing it.
best is when they announce the song coming up, and
Yeah.
you're like, yeah.
Boom, press record. I got the whole thing. I got the whole fucking thing. And I remember doing that for like multiple songs. You know, I didn't have a bunch of money, so I can't just go out and buy CDs. But yeah, and then they came out. I remember seeing this. This is real quick. This went away real quick. The mini disc,
Yeah.
I like
We-
the
those.
we
mini
talked about that
disc
before, yeah.
player in the car. It was a CD player. And then the faceplate would pop down. It had the CD player and an area for the mini disc.
Oh, that's sick.
And you could record shit onto the mini disc.
I always love thinking about the fact that there's some guy who like lost his entire savings betting on mini discs.
Oh God, it was great.
Like he's like, this is it. I'm throwing all my money behind this technology.
them.
Like,
Yeah, they were dope.
I thought that shit was sick. I had
was
like
perfect.
80 songs on them bitches.
Yeah, it was
I think that was kind of right in between like CDs and
And
MP3s,
MP3s, yeah.
and then streaming. Well, MP3, but yeah, mini disc was dope. Those are I still have a pack of them, and they were big in Japan.
I don't even think I have a no, I definitely don't have a mini disc player anymore.
no way.
You can get on eBay for like $30.
Yeah. Oh, they haven't
I know a
gone up?
guy. Yeah.
My Prius has a DVD player.
What the? F
Yeah. Not only that, the fucking the screen like folds down, and then it's got a 10-disc changer in the screen. It's the weirdest shit.
Oh shit.
And it's one of those things when I bought it. I mean, that car's like, I bought it like not new, but pretty close. It's like 10, 15 years old now. And I remember when I bought it, I'm like, where the fuck do you put CDs in here? You know what I mean? Like I'm looking, it says I don't play CDs because it has Bluetooth too. But I'm like, where the fuck do you put CDs? And every time I wouldn't really look. And then finally I noticed there was like a little button. And I pressed it, and the screen went straight RoboCop.
Hell yeah!
I was like, "What the like? Why?
Welcome
What
to the future, baby.
And there's 10 discs in it.
Yeah, you can put
What
discs.
the
Oh,
fuck?
it had some discs in it because I bought it used, so there was discs in it. But
do you remember that old like Alpine deck that like had the screen come out?
I had that. I had that.
Was that the
charger.
Dolphins one? The one that had the digital
No,
Dolphins?
no,
on
I'm
it?
That's
talking-
when it came. It
Yeah.
came out and then flipped up. I had that in the charger.
which is sick.
Yep. I had fucking TVs in the headrest.
Oh,
Charger.
With no passengers.
With no passengers. But it was just cool, man. It was
It's a
all
flex.
It was all that Texas music, bro.
Yeah.
And all them rapping about their cars. I was like, hell yeah, I would get that in mind. And I'm gonna play porn like they do.
my dad was really into like all like the
Playing
audio
porn?
shit for cars and stuff. So he would, and he had the tray in the back in the trunk for like 20
Yeah.
CDs,
I remember that.
and then it would change. You could hear it like in the back, and then it would take a hot second for like the new CD
Yeah,
to come
yeah.
in. You know, fuck.
I had a 10-disc changer in my trunk, and it was it played MP3s from the CDs. So
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah,
Limited music.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it was like 300 tracks like per CD or whatever. And so you
Yeah.
had 10 disc, and that shit would go forever.
I
yeah.
forgot that you could do that. Wow.
I miss burning CDs too.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
fucking
This is
hate
what he was
y'all.
just talking
No,
about.
you don't.
Saying things were better. They
You could
weren't.
just
I didn't say it was better.
You can just stream any song you want at any point. Like I don't even want to hear this.
No,
kind
but
of music.
I still
Switch it
I
up.
still have 100 blank CDs. I'll give them to you.
I don't want them.
Bro, I used to pump out all my mixtapes on CDs, bro. I hate that shit. I buy the burnable CDs with the white top,
And
and
you
then
get
I
the
get a
stamper?
stamp, and I fucking put my own shit on there. DJ Schoeny, follow me, fucking all that bullshit. Stamp it and bring it out to the club, dude. Probably till like 2015. It sucked. I had one of the CD burners. You could put 5
Yeah.
CDs in,
Yeah.
and it would burn them all at the same time. Bro, give me
Like
out
it's
for
I never
free.
saved up to get one of those, man. They were like 900.
Let's
bucks.
do it. We could start it. Let's go.
No.
Okay, all right.
But yeah,
You don't want
they
to
were
set up shop
expensive.
at the swap meet and just sell some burnt CDs?
Nah, man, I'm cool.
What did you buy at swap? I mean, I've only been to the swap meet a couple of times.
They got everything, bro.
You want knives, man?
I do want some knives.
They
But
got
like,
'em.
on the
Yeah.
low, or is this like
Like
collector shit?
swords, knives, like oh,
I want a sword.
they have like Wolverine claws.
You're fucking with me. Come
I swear
on.
to
Hey,
God.
let's go Sunday.
If I get Wolverine claws,
It's by your house, kind of.
Oh, it's over it's over
Sports
by
Arena.
Sports Arena. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to go before they shut down Sports Arena. You got to go.
Wolverine claws.
Yeah.
How come you don't tell me about this?
Real
Like, I can
like
just be around
claws
the
or is it
house?
like toys.
So it's like you grabbed like we had some. I bought some with my brother like back in the day, and we were literally in the backyard like throwing like heads of cabbage and fucking.
oh, so
slicing
you
them.
can like fuck some shit up.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Dude, somebody breaks in and I fucking get him with some Wolverine claws.
All they hear is like,
Hey, let's
could
go
you
Sunday
imagine?
for real.
Just scoop naked. Just
Just some big black autistic dude with fucking Wolverine claws, naked.
what time Sunday? I can go early.
Yeah, we'll go early because I got a DJ. At
yeah. You got to
1.
go early, otherwise the Wolverine claws are gonna be gone.
Yeah.
What aisle are the Wolverine claws?
Hey,
on?
they're everywhere.
Yeah, bro, it's a big. They just sell all kinds.
Hey,
of
you
shit,
can get
bro.
like old school Nintendo systems and shit like that too.
Are they legit though?
Yeah.
You got to bring cash.
Probably
couple-
not anymore. It's been a
Preferably-
while.
preferably
Yeah,
cash.
you probably
Yeah.
pay card.
It's like
yeah.
Can I wear all blue?
Yeah. Going to get
Really?
shot.
Oh fuck! Never mind.
They got the big ass Mexican blankets. You get tools.
Those are nice.
Old school.
A lot of it is garbage.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it is.
I
Just
bought
like
my pressure cooker from a swap meet.
But
Yeah.
is it
It was
legit?
brand new. Yeah, it was brand new.
How much?
It was like
It was
30,
probably cheaper on Amazon.
it was like 30 bones, bro.
Can you haggle? Can you haggle prices?
Hell yes, a swap meet, dog.
Oh, okay. I never been.
Just
Never
know,
been
just
to a
know
swap meet
that
at all?
prices
Oh,
you're
man.
haggling are
Damn.
like they're giving you the highest one, whatever you bring it down to. Like you're not.
What if I show them like Amazon and it's cheaper?
You probably that's a good way to haggle.
Yeah.
They might.
I
Just
can't believe
take-
you've never been. Yeah, you gotta go. It's interesting.
Yeah.
They got a lot of
You
shit.
should have told him about the Wolverine
My
claws.
bad, bro.
Bro, I'm there. You got
Yeah,
Cyclops.
you're talking about pressure cookers. You're talking about the Wolverine claws.
That's
Yeah.
all I can think about right now.
I have a lot of friends
There's a dude
that
that
talk
sells
about
illegal cable. You know what I mean? Get that cracking.
What?
Oh, you think I can buy a fire stick?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. He's
Those
there.
things suck.
I mean,
though. They
a
suck.
lot of it's the.
Do
gra-
they? What do you mean? You don't know? You never had one?
Yeah,
I
I got
had
one.
I mean, you can
I
get.
got
Are you talking
one.
about super box?
You have to update them all the time, and it's,
No, you
it's a
don't,
pain in
bro.
the ass, man. Yes,
Hey,
trust me. Everyone,
I got
everyone
one
backs
now.
this shit.
Yeah.
I got one now.
Yeah, and it sucks. You probably always have to update.
It's 1 year subscription. You know what I mean? Freaking done deal, and you get all the cable, all the.
Are you talking about
channels,
super
all
box
the
or whatever
movies.
it's called?
Nah, it's like a jailbroken
That's
fire stick.
1999. No, we're talking about fire sticks.
Yeah, it's like a jailbroken fire stick,
1999.
and you pay for a service. $100 for the whole year, all the channels.
Wait,
All
you
the
got it
channels?
from the swap meet?
Nah, It's partner of a partner.
Yeah,
Partner of a partner.
I knew about that. Yeah, because honestly, I mean, I never did anything illegal ever for any reason. Of
course.
But yeah, I did the math the other day. I'm paying like $120 or something for all these stupid fucking streaming services. It's just they get me in different spots, so it's not. I don't realize it until
Yeah.
like I go through everything.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like, wait, I got 3 over here. I'm paying for Apple TV. I paid for HBO on this
and
card.
You gotta
I
be
didn't
smart
even realize
too.
it.
You gotta be
Like,
smart too, because like Hulu and Amazon have a lot of the same content.
yeah, it's just like
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm assuming that the way they sell these things, like the buyers probably like negotiate like packages, and they probably put them on multiple streaming services at the same time. Like,
I hate when I freaking buy rent a movie on YouTube or something like that, and then like next month it's on Netflix for free.
Yeah,
And I'm like, motherfucker.
yeah,
That's
I hate when
nice.
they do that shit.
shit's annoying.
when you've officially run out of new shit to watch, that's when you're like debating, like, fuck, do I need to actually pay for this one? Like,
Yeah, or there's something that's like really that I really
Oh,
want
yeah.
to see because every once in a while there is something.
I was like
really
this
wanna
close
see.
to getting a new streaming service. I can't remember which one it was.
Playboy?
I think it was Peacock, and because I wanted to watch Oppenheimer. I was like literally like this close to getting it, and then like it all of a sudden popped up on Prime. I was like, "See, this is why you wait.
Yeah, yeah.
This is why you just
There's
wait."
a website. I forget what it's called. I thought they had an app, but they don't. There's a website that tells you where everything's gonna be like on the dates. You just click on the movie and it'll be like, oh, next month will be on Netflix or Hulu. So
Oh shit. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, it'll tell you. I'll look it up, but it's,
Well,
it's
you-
super helpful.
It's like the one that really pissed me off is trying to watch a live sporting event. It's just like like maybe not like
That's-
not the
there's-
Super Bowl, but like
Yeah,
if you're just like, oh, I want to watch this specific. I don't watch a ton of sports, but every once in a while I'm like, oh, I want to watch like that specific game.
Yeah.
Is it on Peacock? Is it on NBC? And then I'm
Dude,
like, I'm streaming. I don't give a fuck.
Sports have been so resistant to transition into streaming.
It's fucking weird.
And like
It's
it's
annoying.
the only one that's gotten it right so far as I can tell is probably basketball, because they have their own fucking streaming app. You can pay just for the team that you want to watch, and you get it for the season.
It's cool.
And it's just like the only thing that's a pain in the ass is like if it's on like a major network too, like no, because there's always the local broadcast regardless of whether it's on like a major network. But you can't watch it on like the local broadcast. You have to like turn it on and watch it on like the major network. That's like the only pain in the ass. But yeah, they're so resistant to streaming because they're paranoid about losing ad revenue.
Yeah, it's like ESPN, man. Like I had the ESPN app and I thought I could stream some games and watch some stuff, and they're like, "Oh no, you can't do that here. You gotta go to ESPN Plus
Yeah,
and pay for this."
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
come on, man.
And then it's like
Fucking
they haven't
whack.
figured out how to transition like the ad revenue from the normal broadcast to like the streaming service. So like you're watching the game on the streaming service, and like during the timeouts, it's literally just a camera on the court.
I know and that's what's so weird. And then now, what's even funnier is if I'm watching a stream, from a specific website, then I'm getting commercials from the live stream of
Yeah,
wherever. I'm actually paying for this with the commercials as intended.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. It's the whole thing is fucking stupid.
Man,
It's just some boomer still
trap
running
out the
shit.
bandwidth, bro.
They can't even open up a PDF, bro. They're not gonna figure this shit out.
Damn.
Let's get out of here. It's Juneteenth.
Yeah,
let's go party.
Hey man, y'all ain't come bearing no gifts.
Yeah, no way. I was gonna ask you, what is Juneteenth?
Man, that's the day that freaking like slavery was like officially abolished.
Well, you
And,
better
like,
tell the people in Turlock. Let's get out of here. No, really, is it?
Yeah. It was like, and it was in Texas. That was like the last like state to recognize.
They were the last ones holding out.
Yeah, they're the last ones holding out. They're like, no, bro, it's fucking over.
Like, are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, dog.
Damn. Okay. All right.
So yeah,
Like, where the fuck do you go?
when you're a free slave,
Yeah, like,
fuck anywhere, nigga. You're free.
like you got to imagine if like you've been a slave for like 50 years. And you're looking around and you're like, well, what the fuck do I do now?
Yeah, if you just got free.
Get it out the mud.
And you're like, fuck.
Get a job.
Get it, yeah. Paying one.
Yeah, pay one. Get paid, please. Get paid.
Yeah,
It's
man,
gotta
I
be
mean-
a trip. That's like getting out of jail. Like if you were been in jail your whole life and then suddenly you're out, like, oh, now what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And you know it's probably not that easy because not everybody wants to accept that slavery is illegal. You know what I mean? I'm sure there were so many people who were like, "Fuck that! I don't fucking care."
Well, it's
Like,
not popping up on CNN either. Like it takes a while to circulate.
Hey, I know
oh,
you've been
that's true.
free.
It's not like you're on Twitter. It's like, oh damn, slavery just got abolished.
You're like, hey,
wow.
what are you doing? You're like, it's over. Like bullshit.
Show me. Show me. Show me the tweet.
Bullshit.
Shoney's like sounds like a false flag.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, no, their information traveled pretty quickly back then. They had
All
the.
right, bitch. Not in a day. Like,
Yeah, no,
you think fucking Cletus from fucking down in the bayou is getting the fucking memo that day?
All right, well, down in the bayou, it's not
I'm just
traveling.
saying, like, some people aren't getting the memo.
They had telegraph wires. This shit was
I know, but I'm just
yeah.
saying, like, not every, if you're working out in the field,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
And then,
whatever.
and then the people that didn't accept, I'm sure they're tearing those posters down real quick.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the South hasn't really accepted.
the South is lit. I like the South.
is lit.
I like the South.
Yeah, I do too, man. I like those.
I would move there if I would. That's where I would. If I were going to move there, I'd move somewhere in the South. I like the South.
Interesting.
Yeah, if they had like a, damn, I can't even say the beach.
If
I'm
they
gonna go to
could
the
get
beach
rid of
out
that
here.
humidity.
But yeah, man, I don't like the humidity.
I like
you know
that
what I'm saying?
shit.
The humidity?
Yeah.
He just wants that
Yeah.
swampy ass.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's just
swamp
nice.
ass.
Yeah.
I like the
Exfoliate
dry
that
heat.
skin, baby.
I like that desert heat, man. I can't get that. Ugh.
Jamaica.
Yeah, I can't say it.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Juneteenth.